Hello, everybody. Welcome. Well, this is not my show, but I just wanted to come on and talk about a little bit about what I mentioned last night about robots. Well, here's the thing. Okay, we already know it's coming, right? So let's get down to the chase with this. Okay, Uh, but we all know, okay, that the government is going to get their hands on this, right? So but the government is not going to tell you. I mean, that they're going to be involved with these robotics. Okay, so like I was explaining yesterday. Okay, um, last night, Amazon, 6,000 people got laid off because of they want the robots to do the work like the humans do, right? So New York City, 700 people, 700 people got laid off over there too as well because of the production thing. Yeah, so they want to do, um, they want to do use those robots, okay, to do what the people um, always, always intend to do. So now, this is Amazon. Okay, this is Amazon Fall River. This is Amazon in New York City. I mean, now that's not what we want. We don't want people to lose their jobs. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to think clearly. Okay, say, hey, do we do we want this to happen? Right? No, we don't want this to happen. So what we want, so what we want is to not for this to happen. We want to use the robots, in a smart way, right? So we want to use the robots to help people across the street. Uh, you know, uh, use them at crime scenes when they're needed, right? So things like that, you know. But we don't want robots to build, you know, um, any of our cars, any nothing. Okay, so we don't want that. So that right there just got rolled out. Okay, but we could use robots to crime scenes and stuff like that. Crime investigations and stuff like that. Take pictures of crimes and crimes that happen, stuff like that, like murder scenes. Things like that, right? So that's what we want. But other than that, we don't want to use the robots to take over any jobs. You know what I'm saying at all. You know what I'm saying? You know, but we can also use the robots for getting away. Say they're driving with a robot's driving with a police officer, right? And and they get called to a shootout, right? What we want, okay, is to use those robots for those situations where that you know um, if we can send the robot in the send the robot in. So that's what we want to really use them for. Other than using them for you know building our cars and stuff, no, we don't want that. So you know that the politicians are going to stick their hands in that bucket. So, but anyway, I could talk about this some other time. My bus is coming, and we'll talk to you later. See you tonight, 5 to 6:30.